Let's take a look at this array mystery. This array mystery has a for loop and it also has an if statement. But what does this all mean? This method loops over an array. If the current index value is greater than the following index value, I'm not talking about the index itself. I'm not saying if the first index is greater than the other index. No, if the index value is greater than the following index value, then the following index value will increase by 1. I know that was a lot of words there, but let's check it out and see what that means. So we have an array here of 14 with just one index of 0. So pretty much our method is telling us to, when you arrive at a current indice, compare it to the following one, which is represented by I plus 1. If at this point our I is equal to 0, we compare it to the next indice, which is represented by I plus 1, so it'd be 0 plus 1. It'll give us 1 back. And we see that at 1, there isn't anything there. It's undefined. The array doesn't go on. The array is just defined here by this 14, with only one indice of 0. The indice is 0. So therefore, we can't compare the next value because it just doesn't exist. So what we get in return is just a 14. So let's take a look at another array. Here, 16 and 8. We have the indices 0 and then 1. Let's say our for loop arrives at 0. I is equal to 0. And then we have to compare the next value, which is represented by I plus 1. Again, 0 plus 1 gives us 1. So we're comparing the value of 16 and the value of 18. So is 16 greater than 18? Is 16 greater than 8? Sorry, I said 18, but I meant 8. Is 16 greater than 8? Yes, that's a true statement. So we must increase the value of 8 by 1. That 8 turns into a 9. So, but before we showcase that we finished, we also have to show that the loop ends. So once we finish that, we go into the next part of the array at 1. So now I is equal to 1. So I plus 1, so 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. I plus 1 in this case is equal to 2. Is there a value at 2? No, it's undefined. Therefore, there's nothing else to compare and we exit the method. So our answer is this, 16 and 9. Let's take a look at this loop. Let's compare the first value at 10. Is 10 greater than 8? Yes, that's true. Therefore, this value increases by 1. And then we move on to the next indice. Is 9 greater than 9? That's a false statement. Both of them are equal. So, we move on to the next indice, which is 2. Is 9 greater than 5? Yes, that's a true statement. So, we must increase 5 by 1. And move on to the next indice. Is 6 greater than 5? Yes, that's a true statement. So we must increase the next indice by 1. And we must move on with our for loop to the next indice. Is 4 greater than the following value, which is represented again, I plus 1. There isn't anything there. It's undefined. So we can write this as, is 6 greater than undefined? We can't evaluate that, so therefore our loop ends. And this is the answer. So pretty much what we're doing with this code is we're looping over an array, we're comparing the current indice value to the next indice value. And if the current indice value is greater than the following indexing value, then we will increase the following indices value by 1, as we saw in these examples. Thank you.